Good Friday morning. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Flags across Tennessee flying at half-mast today in honor of a fallen soldier with ties to the Tri-Cities. Body of 22-year-old Army Specialist Jason Edens of Franklin was flown home to Smyrna Airport yesterday, where nearly 100 people gathered to pay their respects. Eden died April 26th from injuries sustained in an April 15th enemy attack on his unit in Afghanistan while serving in Operation Enduring Freedom. Edens had attended East Tennessee State University, where he studied criminal law. His wife is from Elizabethton. Abingdon, Virginia mother and her live-in boyfriend facing second-degree murder charges following the November death of a 2-year-old girl. 25-year-old Sarah Sneed and 33-year-old Silas McCracken are each charged with felony child abuse and neglect. Medical examiner's report listed Madison Sneed's death as a homicide and listed the cause of death as suffocation. McCracken allegedly told investigators he tucked the child in a couch cushion to restrict her movement and then sat on the child's chest. The mother allegedly assisted and did not seek help or medical attention for the child. The couple being held without bond in the Southwest Virginia Regional Jail in Abingdon. Johnson City leaders have passed on third and final reading a controversial annexation in Gray. That acquisition includes land along Suncrest Drive. The original plan was tabled and reworked so that more than 200 acres of farmland was removed to make several local residents happy. The acquisition includes 89 pieces of property. Mayor Jeff Banyas told 11 Connects.
So I think it's only appropriate that since the taxpayers have committed that much of an investment, that area be annexed.
Well, this is what one landowner had to say.
The good part of this one is that at least the agricultural land came out, and that is a positive aspect of what happened here and of them actually listening to some of the concerns we had.
Now, in 30 days, a portion of Gray will be officially part of Johnson City. Several inmates at the Sullivan County Jail in Blountville have filed complaints claiming jailers are violating their religious freedom. County officials will meet with representatives of the Civil Rights Division of the U.S. Department of Justice next week concerning the complaints. The detainees claim that they aren't permitted access to religious material such as the Quran and religious articles such as prayer rugs. Tennessee Comptroller's Office looking into Sullivan County's financial records. They want to determine why the county's books and those at the Sheriff's Office don't match. 2 weeks ago, the Sheriff's Office asked the county for an extra $180,000 to pay for increased fuel costs. County officials looked over the records and determined that the department had a $600,000 shortfall. Sullivan County Mayor Steve Gotze wants to get the issue settled.
I think it's good that the comptroller's office is looking, and they can come back and tell us what they find, and maybe then we can get past the challenges of making it personal. And
Gotze said he expects a report will be finalized sometime this week. Well, the names of those on the short list to become Johnson City's next police chief have been released. Captain Steve Smith, Captain Debbie Vitello, Major Mark Sorolis, Captain Carl Turner, and Major Gary Younger on that list. The next step in the interview process is an assessment panel. City officials hope to have a new chief selected by the end of the month. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Have yourself a great Friday.